Secrets, scandals, and estranged relationships. What's really going on behind the scenes? Today, we're diving into the unexpected dynamics between Zach Roloff and the mystery girl by his side. Who is she? And why has their connection taken a shocking turn? Stay tuned, because what we uncovered will leave you speechless. Zach Roloff didn't hold back when sharing his candid thoughts on an often overlooked issue in public restrooms during the Thursday, January 16th, episode of Raising Heights, the podcast he co-hosts with his wife, Tori Roloff. The couple dove into a discussion about all things ICK, where Zach aired a grievance that resonated deeply with him. An issue many might never have considered: urinal etiquette. The Little People, Big World alum 34, explained his frustration with how urinals are used in men's public bathrooms. Men's bathrooms have urinals, and there's always a short one, he began, setting the stage for his rant. There are like 50 million tall ones and then there's this one short one. And you know what happens? I walk in and there's one guy in there, he's like 6'2". And guess what urinal he's using? The short one. As Zach delved deeper into the topic, Tori 33 prompted him with a question many listeners likely wondered. Why do you think that is? Zach's answer was both practical and pointed. Because it's the first one you hit. People don't want to walk a few more feet down to the urinal that fits their height, so they just use the first one they see. And then there's me, standing behind him, waiting. Tori, who often shares her husband's relatable and humorous take on everyday life, chimed in with empathy, because you can't use the tall ones, to which Zach quickly confirmed, I cannot. The tall ones are up here, he said, raising his hand to his chest to illustrate the height difference. He added, they're like 3 feet tall and it's just not practical. I don't know if it's a kid thing or an ADA Americans with Disabilities Act thing, but it's there for a reason. People need to be aware of that. Zach went on to explain that while he understands there are exceptions, like a crowded restroom at a sporting event or an emergency, basic awareness and courtesy should still apply. Anyone with dwarfism will hear me loud and clear on this. This is a known thing. It's a very known thing, he emphasized, making it clear that this isn't just his personal grievance, but an issue many others in the dwarfism community can relate to. Tori wrapped up their discussion with a light-hearted yet firm message for listeners. Stop using the first urinal. Wives, tell your husbands. It was a memorable moment on their podcast that blended humor, personal experience, and a touch of advocacy, sparking a conversation among fans in the comments. Listeners of the Raising Heights podcast took to social media to share their reactions, with many praising Zach and Tori for addressing the topic so openly. Love your conversations, so funny, serious, and informative all at once. Thank you for speaking up, one fan wrote. Another commented, Zach, I admire the way you carry yourself. Your confidence and the way you handle life with such grace is inspiring. You're an amazing example of embracing who you are and living life to the fullest. Tori is lucky, and you two make such a cool team. Fans first got to know Zach and Tori when the Roloff family debuted their reality show Little People, Big World on TLC in 2006. The series chronicled the lives of Matt and Amy Roloff and their 4 children, including Zach, as they navigated life on their family farm in Oregon. Zach and Tori's love story began in 2011, when they met on the Roloff family farm. They tied the knot in 2015 and have since grown their family to include 2 sons, Jackson and Josiah, and a daughter, Lila. In April 2024, the couple announced their departure from the show via their podcast, marking the end of an era for Little People, Big World fans. I think the chapter has closed, regardless of us being asked back or not, Zach explained. We've made it pretty clear that we're done with that chapter for multiple reasons. Their decision to step away reflected their desire to focus on new opportunities and family life outside of the spotlight. Meanwhile, Zach's father, Matt Roloff, made headlines of his own with a surprising style transformation. On January 8th, the 63-year-old took to Instagram to reveal a bold new look: shoulder-length gray and blonde hair. The post featured a photo of Matt beaming at the beach, standing in front of turquoise water, blue skies, and palm trees. The image, overlaid with the caption "Lovin' my best life," quickly caught fans' attention. The post sparked a mix of reactions. While some fans loved the laid-back beachy vibe, others questioned whether the photo was genuine, speculating that the image could have been edited with artificial intelligence. Looking like a beachgoer for sure with the longer hair. Rock on, one fan commented. Another wrote, either way, real hair or wig, it looks great on you, Matt. You look younger. However, not all comments were positive. What the hell happened to your hair? Are you having a midlife crisis or something? One follower asked. Another fan added, you need a haircut. This is not a good look for you. The mixed responses highlighted how polarizing a simple hairstyle change can be, especially for someone in the public eye. Despite the differing opinions, Matt seemed to be enjoying himself, captioning his post, "Livin' and lovin' life." The moment captured his carefree spirit and willingness to embrace change, even if it drew some criticism. Whether discussing restroom etiquette or rocking a new hairstyle, the Roloff family continues to spark conversations and connect with fans, proving that their relatable approach to life is what keeps people invested in their story. Matt Roloff, a cornerstone of TLC's long-running reality series Little People, Big World (LPBW), remains open to filming future episodes despite news that the show has been canceled. The series, which chronicled the lives of the Roloff family on their Oregon farm, has been a staple of reality television for nearly 2 decades. However, recent developments have left fans wondering if this chapter of the Roloffs' lives is officially closed. The feud that shaped the show's decline. Much of the uncertainty surrounding the show's fate can be traced back to a major family rift. Matt Roloff and his son Zach had a well-publicized fallout over the sale of the family farm, a feud that cast a shadow over the series' dynamic. As the drama unfolded, viewers witnessed the once close-knit family navigating strained relationships, ultimately leaving the show's future in jeopardy. Despite this turmoil, the season 25 finale aired on April 25, 2024, seemingly tying up loose ends. Matt expressed optimism, feeling the show had concluded on a high note. However, he revealed in May that TLC had not contacted him regarding future filming, leaving him and fans in limbo. 6 months later, the end of an era. As months passed without official word from TLC, speculation about the show's cancellation grew. Recently, a source confirmed to the U.S. Sun that Little People, Big World is indeed canceled. The insider stated, the show is done. They were going to end it before doing weddings. It's been a long time coming. According to the source, the decision was less about the Roloff family and more about the natural conclusion of a long-running series. While some cast members were ready to move on, Matt remained eager to see. Speculation about the show's cancellation grew. Recently, a source confirmed to the U.S. Sun that Little People, Big World is indeed canceled. The insider stated, the show is done. They were going to end it before doing weddings. It's been a long time coming. According to